guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now, today's video, we are going to be doing an update on our account. We're going to be looking at probably the easiest strategy you guys can use to start making money from swing trading. We're going to be talking about two positions that we're in. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys do, hit that like button. Subscribe. Also, guys, exciting news. We are doing another 50% off sale. You guys absolutely loved the last one. So I decided every single time the Detroit Lions win, we're going to do a 50% off sale for a week. This is going to be super exciting. So it starts today. It ends a week from today. So make sure you guys check it out. All you guys got to do is use code LIONS, all caps LIONS, to get 50% off for our school, where I teach people how to find undervalued stocks, our strategies, our approach. You'll have access to a group chat, to, private live streams, all of that stuff. So check it out. You won't regret it. It's called the Swing Trading Masterclass. It's literally my pride and joy, and it's 50% off. So check it out down below. You won't regret it. And guys, let's dive into this here. So this past week here, we took two trades. We took one trade here on Nvidia, and then we took another trade here on SOUN. Now, the thought and the approach here on all of these, we'll go ahead and break them down. So this stock here, you guys, as we look at it, you guys will notice it has heavy support here near and around this red line. That red line is what we call the 200-day moving average line. So it acts as support. It also will act as resistance. You guys can see when the stock is above it, we have good tendencies of getting support right where it's circled. But as the stock is below it, it acts as resistance. So it just has a hard time breaking above it until we had, good earnings popped up, and then has been just trading along it. Now, for me and my approach here, I do think one of the most important things is to actually have a good checklist. So that's why having like a trading journal like this is very important, because what it does is it helps you choose quality rather than quantity. Now, this trade, honestly, if I was going to rate it out of 10, I probably would give it near and around a 7 out of 10, and I'll explain why. But for my checklist here, I always think it's incredibly important for traders, whether you're a beginner or full-time, to have it. So we'll go ahead and break down my checklist and kind of how it implemented in the stock. So the first thing is an upward trend. You guys can see we've gone from lows at about $1.60 all the way up to over, in one point it was over $10, sold off down to $4. So we still have that good upward trend there, as you guys can see. The next thing we have is support. So like I said, that red line acts as very, very hard support for the stock. That's the 200-day moving average line. We also have, if we actually draw it out, I'm sure we have a nice little trend like that. So we have a lot of good things in our favor. We have trends, we have moving average lines. The more supports you have, the better off you're gonna be. The next thing is the RSI. So at the time of purchase, the RSI was near and around about a 36, 35. So normally we like to go under 30. This is where it kind of, in my opinion, it wasn't a home run, trade. But since it was near and around that, and as we actually do this, if we do like a horizontal line, you guys can see the recent times where it was trading for a 35, like in here we had good buying pressure, here we had good buying pressure, here where we had good buying pressure. I had a good indication we could get some good moves out of this. The next thing is going to be earnings. For me, I never hold through an earnings report just because it's incredibly risky. So I always think if you're a trader, you need to know when the earnings is for the stock, and we definitely have I think about a month and a half or 2 months for this stock, because they released their earnings last month and it's quarterly. So I think we're in the clear on that. The next thing is going to be risk and reward. So risk and reward is incredibly important. And in order to show you guys it, I do want to go to the hourly chart so you guys can see it a little better. So the approach here and why we entered on the breakout near and around this 450 mark, the breakout of this trend. So you guys can see if we entered here at near and around this 450, we set our target price up at near and around this $5 mark. Whoops, we put it there. Our target price up here at near and around $5. We have our stop loss a little bit below here. it's about a 2-to-1 risk and reward. And obviously, if we have our stop loss, a little tight, it does increase it a little bit. Now, what we're looking for is a breakout above this. We're looking for that breakout above that 200-day moving average line on the hourly support. You guys can see that when a stock breaks above these moving average lines, they act as support. The issue is when they don't, they act as resistance. So we just needed to get some buying pressure to get some push up. But as of right now, for this stock here, we're still up about 2-3%, which is actually pretty good. What makes up a successful swing trader isn't these home run swing trades. It's these 1-2-3% returns that just compound over a year. That's what makes a successful, consistent trader. It's not a trader that's trying to turn $100 into $1,000 in 30 days. No, it's about a trader that has $100 and tries to get to $110, then $120, then $30. That's the best approach. So we're up a little bit on this one, which is nice. Another stock here that we're in on is Nvidia. Nvidia here, we've actually seen a little bit of some sell-off here today. I think it just is because of that 90-day moving average line. But in general, we still got a really good price near and around this 102 area. We're up about $417 as of right now. If we actually pull up our handy dandy journal here on this stock here. Now, this play here, the approach that I had was very simple. You guys can see that we've had this really nice trend line. Each and every time it hits this, we have good buying pressure. So buying pressure, buying pressure, buying pressure, buying pressure. We also have an undervalued point on the RSI. We're trading for a 35, which I know normally we want under a 30. I'm well aware of that. But for Nvidia here, since it's a growth play, I definitely think that you're paying a little premium for the stock in general. So, we hopped in near and around 102. The stock's at 107. The risk and reward is really good on this play here. So 102. The target price is going to be up at resistance, up at about 130. The stop is going to be near and around just below this at about 9 in the 96 range. So it's about a 3-to-1 risk and reward. And obviously the tighter stop you have, so now that the stock has moved up a little, our stop has moved up as well. So it's about a 5-to-1 risk and reward. So the biggest thing about swing trading, guys, is to just focus on just small returns. Don't expect to get rich quick. Don't expect to make $1 million. If you have $100 or $1,000 or a couple thousand, just focus on just base hits, those 1-2-3% returns that just compound. And if you guys want to learn how to trade, make sure you guys check out our school. You won't regret it. You guys can use code LIONS to get 50% off. At least click the link. You guys will see it all there. So hope you guys all enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care.